So, there I was, just trying to finish my leftovers and catch the highlights of the Knicks game when Sarah walks in, looking like she's about to serve me with divorce papers. Except we're not even married. She slams her hand on the counter and says, "Liam, hand it over. I'm going through your phone." I literally choked on my Gatorade. I asked her what brought this on. She tells me her sister just caught her fiance on some dating app, and now suddenly every guy is a secret agent of chaos. I didn't even blink. I just swiped my phone open, tossed it to her, and said, "Be my guest, detective." For 20 straight minutes, she's scrolling. She's checking my DMs, my Venmo history, even my browser tabs. All she found was a 3-month-old search for how to keep a succulent alive and a receipt for a surprise DoorDash I sent her last week. When she finally puts it down, looking almost disappointed that I'm a loyal guy, I leaned back. I said, "Okay, my turn. Hand yours over." The color drained from her face faster than a cheap battery. She actually clutched her phone to her chest like it was the holy grail. She goes, "Wait, what? No, that's different. I'm not the one being suspicious." I had to laugh. I said, "Sarah, you just did a deep dive into my entire life. If we're doing a loyalty check, it's a two-way street, right?" She starts stuttering, talking about privacy and boundaries, the same boundaries she just steamrollered over 5 minutes ago. Then comes the classic line. She says, "If you really loved me, you wouldn't need to see it." I just stared at her. I said, "If you really loved me, you wouldn't have spent the last 20 minutes trying to find a reason to leave me." She ended up storming out. 2 hours later, I get a text from her best friend apologizing. Turns out Sarah's been venting to her ex for weeks, sending him memories of their old vacations. I guess the moral of the story is when someone starts acting like a cop, it's usually because they're the one with something to hide. Needless to say, the succulent died anyway, and so did the relationship.